Hello, my friends. This is Yang Pratt, Chief Dreamer of Our Young Creators and the creator of the In a Weekend series of classes, where we show business owners how to simplify, how to automate, and how to leverage their businesses quickly. You are listening to episode number 201 of the podcast, and today I'm here to ask you for your help. A few weeks ago, I headed off to Dallas to attend my second Besties Retreat. If you're curious to see some behind-the-scenes antics of the retreat, you can just head over to Facebook at Our Young Creators and check out some of the videos we created while on location there. Part of the reason I went to the Besties Retreat was to gain some clarity on some pivots I was considering here in the business. When we started Our Young Creators in January of 2018, we did so with the intention of equipping kids with real-world tech-based skills so that they could create and fund their own brighter futures. If you want to hear the full story of Our Young Creators, head back to episode number 101. What we discovered in 2018 was that while all of our students in our In a Weekend classes had kids, some had little kids, some had grown kids, and everywhere in between, not all of these business owners had a desire to include their kids in their businesses. With that being said, all of our students wanted to learn what we were teaching, especially in our In a Weekend format, because we're able to help our students create big wins. And more importantly, these wins come quickly, not in years, not in months, not even in weeks. The wins we're able to help our students achieve happen literally in a weekend. When we look back across all of our students in our classes, we did happen to find 3 similarities across our students. Number 1, our students are tired of complicated ways to run their businesses and are looking for simplicity. And simplicity happens to be my word for 2019. So you better believe I'm all about helping our students and all of you listening learn ways to simplify the sometimes complex things, especially in the area of technology, so we can really just make things easy for ourselves and for our clients who come for our services or products. Number 2, our students are looking for time savings. Many of the questions we get from you here on the podcast, as well as our students and our social media followers, have to do with time savings and productivity. Many people are curious to know how it's possible we get so much done so quickly and how we can get our videos and our podcasts and everything that we create on so many platforms with so little time. I have one word for you, my friends: automation. I absolutely love to share with business owners how you can put in some smart automations on the back end of your businesses so that you can not only save time, you can save money, you can also be more productive. And when we're putting in smart automations, that gets all of you out of your businesses and the idea of working inside your businesses on unimportant things, and lets you have more time to spend on the important things that actually drive your businesses forward. And the most important part of this time savings is that now you can gain back time to do the things you love, hang out with those you care for, go on vacations, have a hobby again. We want to make sure that we share with you automations that can help you do that without dehumanizing your business at all. And the number 3 quality that our students are looking for, the number 3 thing they're looking for in their businesses, is to gain some leverage. Oftentimes, what we find is that the business owners we serve have these hidden assets inside of their businesses. We can show them how to look for these hidden assets like their kids that they may not have considered before, and how to take those assets and leverage them again to move their businesses forward. It's a really big deal to gain leverage. And, when we can start to leverage what we've already created and what we're going to create in the future and have a strategy in place for really maximizing and getting the biggest bang for our buck for whatever we create, that's a huge win for all of you. Just so we're totally clear, our passion for kids here at Our Young Creators and for equipping them with skills to help them fund their own brighter futures definitely won't change. In fact, OYC is going to become the foundation or the nonprofit arm of our business. So when you take any of our In a Weekend series classes, a portion of those proceeds are going to go straight to our foundation so we can set aside a pocket of funds for kids programming. Since Our Young Creators is becoming the nonprofit or the foundation side of our business, we do need another name, a better name that defines what we share here on the podcast. If you're a longtime listener of the podcast, you know that in 2018, we had several episodes where we dove into things like simplifying, automating, and leveraging, although we may not have used that exact terminology. We want to make sure that moving forward, all of you that are listening to the podcast know what to expect from us. And this is where you, my dear listeners, come in. If you could take a few moments and vote on a new name over on our Facebook page, we would be so grateful. This podcast is for you, and we want to make sure that we continue to serve you and provide the value that you are seeking. All you have to do is click on the cover image on our Facebook page, Our Young Creators, and vote A, B, C, or D, or give us any suggestions you have in the comments. We'll be leaving up the voting through February 22nd, and we're going to reveal the new name on the next podcast, episode 202. In the coming episodes, we'll be taking you behind the scenes of this new name change and rebrand so we can unpack our lessons learned to help you on your own journey to simplify and automate your business in a weekend and beyond. Until next time, my friends, cheers.